Good morning. This is Cecil and Blues. Thank you for joining me for another Hearthstone video. Everyone else is either watching Star Wars Fan Fest or the new Warcraft PvP question and answer. With me, I'm gonna jump right into Blackrock Mountain because I love these solo adventures. And I know absolutely nothing about it, and I am very excited. Let's jump in. They just added Blackrock Spire. And I wonder which three bosses they'll pick. There's a huge dungeon. It's like two dungeons entirely. You got Lower Blackrock Spire, you got Upper Blackrock Spire. They're huge. So what are we going to pick from it?
Slayer of Ragnaros. What are you doing in Blackrock Spire?
Very nice. Okay. So this is High Lord Omok. He was a boss in Lower Blackrock Spire? Man, it's been a long time since I've had any reason to go into Lower Blackrock Spire. Me Smash. Destroy a random damaged enemy minion. So he has a infinitely usable execute. Interesting. That means that he's probably going to have a lot to do. Let's try this zoo deck. It uses a lot of really tiny minions, so maybe that's the right solution. Otherwise, I might try my Secret Paladin deck.
Gul'dan versus High Lord Omog.
I'll crush you.
Your soul shall be mine.
I'll be honest, he's not a super memorable boss to me. I can't remember High Lord Omok very much. So I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm gonna keep that Void Collar for turn 4. Hopefully we get a demon that we can use for it.
Either crush or smash. Hard decision.
Sorry.
Okay, so he smashes.
Smash.
He's not the brightest ogre on the table. Alright, how do we want to go about this? I don't really want to use my owl in case it's necessary. Not the best draw, honestly.
Why are you here? Ragnaros is dead. You should be celebrating with your friends.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring out this dire wolf, and I should have done this last turn, but I didn't know what else to do.
Ogre time.
Oh, that is bad news. Okay. I do have 4 mana. I guess I could just hope. No, that sucks. Alright, well, I guess we lose our wolf to it.
I am confused. There are no Ragnaroses up here. Your quest is complete. Go home.
I'm liking Victor Neferi in here. Let's go ahead and bring out this guy. He's got a good death rattle for us.
I'm not ready.
Priest Alchemist. Exactly what we're looking for. A light well. Well, I mean, light wells are nice, but not particularly what I want. Dark bomb. I gotta keep his board clear, because otherwise he's gonna be able to wipe out that. Okay, well, shit. I should have done this first. so that I had something to do. Alright, well now I can't play anything, because if I play my Crazed Alchemist, I'll kill my Lightwell. 5 damage to a random enemy. Well, guess that's pretty easy when there is only one enemy. Do that. Oh, actually, that would have been a good use of it. Oh well. But I've got power overwhelmings for that. This deck normally performs much better. This enemy hasn't really been tricky.
From the void I come.
Let's go ahead. Power overwhelming.
Don't rush me.
I could still not quite kill that. Now there's Dark Bomb. I'll be able to kill it next turn. This will just put it in that position. But he still gets really good trades out of this. Ooh, okay.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Okay. Ow. Implosion. That's pretty good. Again, we Dark Bomb him. We sack our Void Caller to bring out... Oh! I didn't realize Void Callers were demons for some reason, but... I suppose that makes sense. Alright.
Ogre time.
Okay, he brings out another Wind Fury Ogre. He uses Flameheart. Everybody seems to be using Flameheart. Soulfire as an option in the near future. What can I do? I'll sack my Void Caller, which will bring out a Doom Guard. We can finally start doing damage. Might have wanted to use the Crazed Alchemist on him, to be honest, because of how the hero power works. Any damage that he does to my demon is going to result in its death. So, let's just do some damage here. My health is getting really low, so I don't know that I want to risk playing too much, but draw a card. There's an extra Shredder, which will be okay. Ogre Ninja, 50. Okay, that's bad. I could die next turn, depending on what he does. Okay, so he's not real smart about what he does, because he could have used his hero power. Oh no, he couldn't, because he was out of mana. But either way, we'll trade 1/1 there. What can I do to quickly bring him down? Can I do 26 damage? I don't think so. I mean, absolutely not. I've only got 8, 13, 14. I would have had 15 on the field. There's 19. And there's 23. So I was actually pretty close. But not really in a great position. Let's do some damage here.
You love my new recipe.
There's 11. If I put him close to death, right? I had him within 2. That's really close. I'm kind of glad I didn't have him within 1, or I would have been angry that I didn't. I'm not going to draw a card because the damage is not worth it. Oh, it's so close. So close to death. As long as he doesn't have anything else. Oh, nice. Okay. All minions have a 50% chance. Okay. His advantage is that he's cheap for his cost. Is that it? I don't know. But that's victory for us. We'll finish him off. Oh, sure. We need to get through.
What a rush!
God damn it.
Don't rush me.
Alright, we got through with 2 damage. I don't know why I'm continuing to try to do the extra damage. Oh, another solution would have been to silence the legendary there. That would have also solved my problems. So, High Lord Olmark
Make any sense?
was an interesting encounter, but not that interesting. Like, it would have been interesting if you would have done something with it, but it really didn't seem like he was using his hero power to do anything deadly. Like, having a non-stop execute, I would have expected a deck that took more advantage of that. Maybe I just didn't present him the right opportunities.
Did you take a
Next.
wrong turn? The back button is at the bottom of your screen.
I'm very much enjoying Nefarian's reactions. General Drakasith. This, on the other hand, was a pretty memorable encounter. I like him. Don't let Nefarian fool you. He's a real bad dude. Okay, yeah. So is Drakasith. Intense Gaze. Passive hero power. All cards cost 1. Players are capped at 1 mana crystal. Ooh. Well, that's interesting. I mean, we gotta build a special deck for that, right? I mean, don't we? Let's go back and build a deck for that, because that sounds fun. Rags to Riches. This was my... this is my deck I used to beat Ragnaros. So we'll go ahead and trash that. It was a good deck. Oops. I was going to bring it back up again in case you're curious, because I didn't do a video for it. But it worked very well for defeating Ragnaros. Now, what do we want to do? We want to do expensive cards. The most expensive cards. So let's see. We might want to do Druid for that. We will only be able to cast 1 card a turn, so it's not like we're going to be chaining things out. Mind Control might be pretty good for that too, so Priest may be a good option. Otherwise... restore all characters to full health. I'm not going to need a lot of card draw. So, let's try this with a, let's try this with a Druid deck. We're not going to use Tree Life, though. And then... we can just start loading the field with expensive minions. We'll only be able to play 1 card a turn. I probably don't want to replace my hero with Ragnaros. Well, maybe later on we do. Take all our giants. Okay, well, core hounds. Baron Geddon's pretty useful. Alright, well, let's go with slightly less expensive cards. Thorazine, he's probably not going to be super helpful. Mech-Torque. My X would not be valuable, depending on what he's got to play. Force of Nature. Still be useful, probably. And Starfire. Alright. Julie the Claw is pretty useful. Alright. Hey, Nourish. Actually, let's pull out... Let's pull out... Maexna. And... What else is not super useful here? Let's pull out one Core Hound. And... What we actually want is... Where is it? Naturalize. So, we can blast apart anything they bring out that's good. And we will check this out in the solo adventure. Okay, General Drakasith. Using a custom deck that are the most expensive minions you have ever heard of. I think. We'll see how this goes.
What are you doing?
I must protect the wild.
What are you doing here indeed? I'm actually going to keep the Naturalize. Might be handy for us. If both players are only able to play one card a turn.
Are you here to help me destroy the mortals of this world?
Sorry about that.
Why? Tell me why, please. I like you.
Oh, I am enjoying this. Okay. Extra attack or extra health and taunt? Let us do extra attack. And then next turn we'll naturalize whatever he brings out.
We'll protect the spire.
Oh. Alright then. Let's bring out Karn.
Yes, Mother. Lord Nefarious, I thought this was the one who took care of Ragnaros for us.
Yes, Dragstaff. Adventurer, you are still on the wrong side of the mountain.
I think Nefarian's gonna get a little upset with us. So he can go ahead and have some cards.
For honor.
Look, go play
Ooh.
some ranked mode. This adventure is not fun.
Ysera, probably a good play. Although, now that I think about it, probably not that great of a play. Well, alright, she's gone. Karen wounded but not beaten. I can... Let's go ahead and give it 5 attack.
For honor.
Charge in here, try and do some damage. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, summon a Burly Rockjaw Troll. Okay, well, I'm not going to be doing much of that. Yeah, we moved up a Sea Giant. And we're just going to go face, force him to respond. He has way more health than me, but he also isn't as confident in the face strategy. So Starfire, not super helpful at the moment. I think I'm gonna bring out Mechatork. And he brought out the Emboldener, +1/+1, which is pretty useful actually. Well, would have preferred if it emboldened itself. Twisting Nether. I guess I kind of expected that to eventually become an issue. Do I want... No, I don't. Especially not because I won't be able to use hero power. I didn't think about this when I put that in the deck. Let's go ahead and put out a War Golem. Brawl, okay. I kind of hope the War Golem survives. He did not. We're still in an advantage. Oh, you, I wish I... No, he wouldn't have survived.
I hear you got a problem.
Let's make that next turn. So, we'll put down Stealth Unit, and then we've got Bane down. This turn, we put down Kel'Thuzad. We have our Assassin kill his Corehound. He'll be respawned here. I wonder if he comes back stealth. He does come back stealth. Well, this is working out pretty well. This turn...
Problem solved.
We take that out, so we should have a non-stop assassin here. We will do a Corehound next. And we should have this next turn as Kel'Thuzad continues to resurrect our assassin. And we do have lethal. And now we have even more lethal. So, that challenge is pretty easy if you have the right deck for it, which the right deck is just tons and tons of expensive cards. Dragon Consort, Battlecry. Next dragon you play costs 2 less. Okay, it's a priest card it looks like, maybe a paladin. I lose track of the colors a little bit. And our final boss will be Rend.
You are testing powers you do not understand.
Wouldn't we have had to defeat Rend in order to get to General Drakosith? But I know exactly why, because Nefarian hangs out with Rend, and that will be awesome. Alright, open the gates, summon 3/1/1 whelps, and then get a new hero power. Okay, I kind of see where that's going. Let's try Murlocs, yeah? Murlocs are always fun. We may try my secret paladin if that doesn't work out. Alright, this is the true horde. Each player draws 2 cards. Murloc Raider. Whenever a Murloc is summoned, gain 1 attack. Alright, this is pretty on curve. He will throw out probably another comment here.
You are climbing the wrong mountain.
I think I'm climbing the right mountain.
This orc knows you are doing it wrong.
That was a mistake.
Alright, we'll bring this out first. He's probably going to coin out his whelps. No, he's not. Alright. I do have a Lightning Storm for turn 3 if I need it, which is going to be super awesome. And we'll bring out 2 more Murlocs, give this guy a bunch of attack. Boom. That's going to trade real well. If you have 12 or less health. Okay, well, that sucked. Each player draws 2 cards. Give all Murlocs 2 health. If this could have lasted... that would have been nice. I gotta leave just one more turn with that. Oh well. Now he's gonna coin out something awesome, I'm sure. Mortal Strike. Alright then. I'm going to go ahead and draw 2 cards. And probably play a Murloc Raider. There's a Ragnaros for later. Instead, we're gonna bring out the Grimscale Oracle and do a little bit extra damage. Twilight Drake. Maybe that'd be the right time for Ragnaros. Murloc War Leader instead sounds like a good plan. And we'll bring out a totem. Maybe we can get a taunt. I think a healing totem. It's not perfect, but we also are nearly at lethal. So, unless he's got some trick pulled up his sleeve. So we don't quite have lethal at the moment, but it's close. So there's our taunt. It'll help protect us a little bit. Bring out a Murloc again. Should I hex something? If I hex something... No, I'm gonna keep pushing for lethal here. 'Cause he's within 2. And it looks pretty safe, actually. Oh, so what was his new hero power? Blackwing. Summon a 3/1 Dragonkin, and then he gets a new hero power. So that'll probably escalate pretty quickly, but he wasn't playing that much this turn. That was a really easy fight. I think that Rend had just a terrible draw, to be honest.
You are messing with the wrong dragon.
So those are pretty fun. I look forward to kind of seeing how those challenges are changed up in heroic mode. And let's look at the hero challenges, or the class challenges. We also get Rend. Rend, if you are holding a dragon, destroy a legendary minion. That could be fun. Alright, let's check out the class challenges. We've got Priest, which will reward us a card, and Druid. Alright, Rend and Dracosis. So, Dracosis, we're probably going to be looking at a big deck. Maybe we'll get a deck full of mind controls or something like that, I don't know.
General Dracosis!
And yes, I pronounce his name wrong. I say Sith, but I don't know why.
The light shall bring
Alright, well, we got some legendary creatures, don't we? Whenever you draw a card, put another copy into your hand. That's not going to be as useful as you might think it is. So let's start with Dr. Boom, because that puts a lot onto the field. Light Bomb. Deal damage equal to... deal damage to each minion equal to its attack. Huh. Alright. Fireball. Goodbye, Dr. Boom. Well, not quite goodbye to Dr. Boom. I guess Gruul. He could be pretty awesome here, except for, wow, Twisting Nether right off the bat. That's only do 1 damage? Oh, what? I thought they did more damage than that. Ah, well. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, summon Rockjaw Browytrog. Alright, well, we'll bring out Trogzor. Fill up our field pretty good, in theory. Do 5 damage. I'm gonna do that because of you, Trogzor. Rock Golem. Deal damage to each minion. So it's not just him. Alright, well, let's go Malagos. I kind of figured that would be the trade-off. Alright, let's use Light Bomb. Whoop. Oh, the spell power. Damn, that almost killed me. Did not expect that. Alright. Alexstrasza. I guess we Alexstrasza. That worked fine. And next, what do we do? Give health? I think we give health. And assuming that he lets her live through it, we win next turn. Well, there's a flame strike. That's gonna not kill anything, but oh, yeah. All right. Well, we win.
I will mourn.
So a lot of legendary, a lot of high cost. It's essentially the same sort of deck I built, just more cards available to it. And we get a Twilight Whelp battle cry. If you're holding a dragon, gain 2 health. Okay. That's not a bad little card to start off the game with. And let's see what we do with the druids. Maybe we might actually see what the Rend Blackhand deck does, since it really didn't fight back too hard.
I must protect
Okay,
the
Volcanic
wild.
Lumber, Taunt, costs 1 less for each minion that died this turn. Oh, okay, well I'm gonna keep that. Dark Whisper, choose one. Summon 5 wisps or game. Okay, that could be interesting. We'll pass that for now though. Big Game Hunter. Alrighty. Nothing to do this turn. And then we bring out our Haunted Creeper. There's a lot of whelps. Alright. Volcanic Drake costs 1 less for each minion that died this turn. Well, I can make 2 things die this turn, but that's it. I don't want to waste my Big Game Hunter in case he becomes necessary. So I think we're just going to let him fill up his board here with 1/1s. I actually might have wanted to pump that up there. Alright, so he gets extra health. Alright. We can bring out another Haunted Creeper. And we can pack up his board here. And oh, those are 2/1, so could have been better. Let's go ahead and swap out one of our creepers. Pretty sure he's gonna go face. And we are gonna hopefully fill up our board here. Ow. So, in order to set that up, I took a lot of damage. But it should lead to a nice set of trade-offs for me. Oh, I meant to attack that. Damn. Okay. We're still good, though. So that costs 1, that costs 4. That's probably where I want to go right now, because I could just kill 1 more minion. So let's do that.
Job's done.
And he's gonna... Alright. That Could have gone better, to be honest. Druid of the Flame. 3. One next turn we could bring out both. Let's. This is not particularly useful. Actually, should have done that in the other order, so I didn't take damage.
Bathe in flame.
So either a 5-2 attack or a 2-5 taunt. I'm gonna go 2-5. I don't think it's a taunt. So 2-5, and the next turn we'll give it a buff with the Defender of Argus, making it a pretty good defender. With or give a minion 5-5. That's pretty awesome.
My shield for Argus.
So we get a couple of taunts out of it. And I know exactly what minion I am buffing. So, next turn we'll have 8 mana, and we have a Dark Whispers and an Echoing Ooze in our hand. Alright, so now he's done that. His power has changed again. Okay, went back to whelps. So, here's how we make his life unpleasant. We give this minion +5/+5 and taunt. And at the end of the turn, we'll have 2 of those. But right now, we'll kill off his taunts. He'll be forced to sacrifice. Well, he'll be able to bounce into one of my Echoing Oozes too because they have taunt, but... Rampage. Give a damage minion 3/3. Yeah, that's too bad. Holding a dragon, deal 3 damage. I am super excited that that is what he chose to do. 7? Nah, it's not worth it. We'll go ahead, polish those off. Means we can bring out the volcanic lumber on the cheap, and we can then use the leader of the pack to give +1 damage to all our minions. And we got lethal next turn. We actually would have had lethal this turn if I would have thought about it, right? No, I wouldn't have quite had it. I would have been 2 off. But we got plenty of lethal this turn. So, roar. We would have been, I think, 1 off total if I would have done it, but... how about this damage here? Fun challenge. Kind of teaching you how to use cards that become cheaper based on minions that have died, and then that's your reward. So, interesting challenge. Not quite as fun as the previous challenges. I would say that this wing is good, but not nearly as good as the wings that came before it. They were exceptionally good. So if we were like talking, 5 stars for the first 2 wings, we'd be talking 4.5 for Upper Blackrock Spire, or Blackrock Spire in general. I just feel like the encounters aren't as memorable. I don't know. I'm conflicted. I want to love it. I love the way the Nefarian acts, but it just wasn't as strong to me as the previous wings. We got 2 more wings to go, though, and I'm looking forward to them. So, thank you for tuning in for this video. I may do heroic videos, I don't know. They're not getting any attention. No one really seems to be interested in watching them. So, my feeling is that with the very small viewer base I have, there's too many people that are hardcore that don't want to be spoiled. They want to figure out these puzzles for themselves. That's my assumption. So that's why I haven't produced many heroic videos since the first week. But thank you for tuning in for this video. I hope you have a great day.